Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the Run Trucking TV, man. Appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, please, for your boy, man. In this video here, I really want to sort of, I want people to look in the mirror and understand what type of person they are before you get into the box truck business and waste your money, pretty much. So this video here is reasons why you shouldn't start a box truck business. And I got a couple things down here, man. Excuses. If you're the type of person, first of all, there's no excuses. If you're owning your business, you got to take whatever come with it. It's on you. That's the good and the bad about owning your own business. It's good because you're the boss and you call the rules and you call the shots. And the bad part is that you're the boss and you call the shots. So if something goes wrong, if you got a driver being an asshole, they calling you. If your truck break down, it's on you. Right? You know, and so it goes. But if you're the type of person that can't be held accountable, if something happens or you something goes wrong or whatever the case is, and you can't just be like, you know what, I was wrong, I got to make sure I do better at that, or I got to do right by that, and you're always making excuses for yourself, you might as well just go get a job, because you got to be accountable. This is your business. Anything can happen. You got to be able to deal with that, take it on the chin, and keep moving and still run your business to be successful. So you got to take that into consideration. Second thing, hard work. I don't A lot of people thinking that, you get into the box truck business and you just drive and that's it. No, this shit is hard work. You're not driving a little hatchback Honda Civic. This shit is hard. You're driving all times of the day, all times of the night, sometimes from the night into the next morning, however you drive. This shit is tiring and stressful at times. If you're not a hard worker and responsible, if you're working for me and I'm telling you, okay, you going out Monday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, random days. You got to be responsible and hopefully hard enough worker to know that those are the days that you gonna be. You got obligations. If you're the type of person, you going out to the club the night before, drinking the night before, knowing that you already have something set up for the next day, it's not that it's not going to work like that. Work is work, and everything else is everything else. You don't mix the two because it will roll over into your professional business, and you don't want to go into something with red flags. I'm talking about going into it. I'm not talking about people that's already in it, got shit established. I'm talking about somebody who wants to get into the box truck business. If you can't be a no excuse, be held accountable, hard working, responsible, knowing what time, be there early, what time your drop offs are, this is not the business for you. Trustworthy and honest. If you booking loads now, you don't want to tell these brokers, because at the end of the day, yeah, this is your business, but the product you're dropping off is not yours. That's somebody else's business. Don't make obligations and don't make promises that you can't keep. If you're calling to book a load, or even if they're calling you, don't just say you can do it just to say you could do it, but you really can't do it, because that looks bad on you and your business. And believe it or not, these people actually, there's a difference in booking a load and then something happens like the truck breaking down, tire popping, or accident, or DOT inspection. It's certain things that can happen that can stop you from missing your appointment, missing the load, or things like that can probably be overlooked. But when you go into, oh no, I just don't feel like going, or my boy hit me up, we going to eat, or we going out to the party, to the beach. Well, that's just that don't you don't need to be in this business. You don't need to be your own owner operator. You don't need to own your own company. You need to have a job. And even then, they not going for that shit, but at least you don't have all the overhead and responsibility of that. You get fired from a job, it may be harder, but you can find another job. It may not be no bouncing back once you take this L starting off, because there's so a lot of money that you have to put out up front. So honest and trustworthy, man. Be a man of your word. If you say you can pick this up and do the work, stand on that, unless it's an emergency that says otherwise. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have that bad reputation, because they will put you on that. There's a lot of companies that work together, and there's mother, brother, and little partner companies to these companies. They will put your ass on a DNU, do not use list. It will happen. And you can ask about that. And I'm pretty sure when this video come out, people in the comments will vouch for that. People know about that DNU. Now, coming into this business, if you're a person that's just, you don't have goals, you don't have standards, you don't have no morals, and you're not disciplined, this is not for you. You can't come into business and say, like me, when I first started, my goal was I had to make at least minimum $3,500 a week, and that was a bad week. Starting out. You got to have some type of goals, have something to work towards. At least that'll keep you motivated to work. Even if it's not possible for you to get $3,000 a week right now, at least if you get 25, you're close to that 3. Try to get as close to 3 as possible if you can't get it. That'll keep you driving and keep you motivated. You got to be like that in this business, man. You got to have goals. You can't just walk in and, shit, I ain't go out today. It's cool, shit. Tuesday come, nah, I ain't going out today. You get a little Wednesday, cool. You don't get nothing. You can't be like that because you'll be out of business before you start. You can't do that because while you're being lazy like that, insurance has to get paid. Car payment got to get paid. Maintenance, well, if you're running, you probably ain't going to have no maintenance issues, but you get what I'm saying. You want to have goals. You want to have morals. You don't want to work morals as in you don't want to just work for nothing. You want to be business savvy. You got to have some business savvy to you. Obviously, it's new to you, so you're not going to know everything about it. But you want to have some business savvy about your business. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be in here like another day in the office. You don't want that. You don't want that because we're trying to progress. We want to go up. Even if you don't get more tractors or more workers or however you're doing it, you want your one truck to be successful for you. You don't want to be, out here just going with the motions. That's not how this shit works. You got to be active. You got to be motivated in this business. If that's not you, you don't need to be in the box truck business. If you're a person that just got to be comfortable, I tell people that too. A lot of people, how much money can you make? I don't know. And I'm okay with that because I know me. I know I'm going to go out there and get it. I'm not just sitting around worried about DAT and truck stop and all that. If that shit don't work, I'm going other ways. I'm a hustler. You got to be a hustler at heart. At least have that hustler mentality. You got to have that go get it mentality, man. If you're a person that wants to be comfortable, you got to go get a job because that's comfortable. That's comfort. If you need to know that you making if you need to know that you guarantee making $1,200 a week, go get you a job. Because like I just spoke about, the box truck business, there's good times and there's down times. You got to be prepared for that. That's what come with it. Don't just sit there and think you're getting into this and it's 10,000 a week and it's all these beautiful things, because it don't work like that. If you're a person that gets uncomfortable when uncomfortable shit happens, the box truck business is not for you. You know how many times I done went to loads? Oh my God. You know how many times I've picked up freight, get to a drop, and the whole shit fell down. They wrapped it shitty. It's who you think got to fix that? It's on me. Now, granted, you may be able to call the broker and be like, X, Y, and Z happened, and this is what it is. I've literally been to loads where it was liftgate driver assist. Cool. I get there. I got to back it down in here. Okay, cool. I dropped the pallet here, but now I got to deliver it. I got to bring it all the way down this alley, around the corner into another room. That wasn't a part of the deal, but this is the job that has to get done. Now, granted, the broker may give you some more money, but at the end of the day, I ain't signed up for this shit. What are you going to do? You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You can't be the person that gets uncomfortable when uncomfortable shit happens. You got to adjust. If you're not that person, the box truck business is not for you, because these brokers will tell you one thing on the rate con. You agree to one thing, and when you get to the shipper and receiver, it's always, I'm not saying it's always, but it will be something else. And this shit has happened a lot. And once again, I know people that's in the business can vouch for me in the comments. This is not the business for you. If you get there and they say, oh, it's only this, that gotta go, and then you get there and it's extra shit, what are you gonna do? You gonna miss out on that money, or you gonna the business savvy, don't complain about it. Call the broker, let them know your situation, and then get more money. And if it don't work out, hey man, do the load and don't work with them no more. But keep your face clean, keep your business clean. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's only going to make you a better business owner. It's only going to make you a better worker. It's only going to make you that much better when you can get through the adversities, man. I'm telling you, because shit don't go as planned all the time. I done had Amazon loads wrap, and I'm telling them people in the warehouse, this shit ain't wrapped right, man. No, man, it's good, man. It's good, man. This is how it is. And then I've got their post office, the shit fell over. The shit been bad, man. But what are you gonna do? Be comfortable being uncomfortable, man. Trust me. And go right into my next point. Don't complain about it. What you gonna do about it? I know I hear people. I done been in these warehouses. I done been in Amazon. Drivers shit not going right. They getting on the phone calling their boss or calling. It's like, man, by the time you doing all that, you could have then fixed the pallet or got your shit together so you could get on out, man. At the end of the day, that's the name of the game, man. Y'all hear me say it all the time, man. In and out like a robbery. Whatever's gonna get you in the fastest and get you out the quickest, man. Get your money right and make sure your money right. Hit your broker, dispatcher, whatever. Let them know the situation. 9 times out of 10, they'll get you right. But if they don't, what you gonna do? You gonna sit there and complain about it? Get on to the next, man. That's what it's about, man. If you're not that person, the box truck business is not for you, man. And you got to know yourself. If you're a person that starts shit and never finish, box truck business is not for you. And I know we all know people like that say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that." Next month they talking about doing something else. Next week they gonna do something, do that. I had a friend tell me, "Hey man, I'm about to go get some business cards together," and we was on the phone. He about to go get some business cards made up. To this day, this is like 2 years ago. To this day, now they on to something else, something that was never said, and then it'll be something else. Don't be that person, man. And if you are that person, the box truck business is not for you. Whatever you start, you finish. Those are the people that's going to make it longevity in this business. You don't want to start nothing in it because it's not that type of thing to do that. You got to put out too much to then start it halfway to not finish it. You understand what I'm saying? If that's you, go get you a job. The box truck business is not for you. I'm telling you, man. If you can't handle the hardships and the man ups and the downs, oh man, I'm talking about everything from slow time, breakdowns, to like I just said earlier about going on loads and it don't be what you agreed on. If you can't deal with ups and downs, and once again it goes back to being comfortable. If everything has to be, you know what it is when you're getting into it, this is not for you. Because this business is nothing like that. You cannot predict it. I don't know if I book a load today, I don't know what the hell to predict when I get out there on the street for the load, because anything can happen. Man, if you can't handle that, man, the box truck business is not for you. I've made videos about this. Have a plan. Don't come into the box truck business blind. I almost want to say, and now I know we talked about this before about the mentorships. Mentorships, I don't do them. That's why this is my mentorship, me making these videos. That's why I try to make videos touching on every aspect. I ask y'all, my people, my subs, and people who come across my channel, any videos, any questions that you need. This is the mentorship. This is why I make videos. That's why I when I get the DMs, I make videos about it, because I'm sitting there saying, if somebody's asking me this can't be the only person that has these questions, so it's putting the info out there for everybody to get. But you definitely want to have somebody. This is why I made the YouTube channel, to make the videos, because you definitely want to. It's good to have somebody who you could call just to run something by, just to make sure you're not going crazy, or to make sure you on the right page. Somebody who's been doing this longer than you. You know, I got people been in it longer than me. I don't have nobody I could reach out to though. You know, that's why I do these videos. I'm in the business 4 years now, so I know some of my experience can help somebody that's been in there less time than me, or somebody coming into the game. So you definitely don't want to come in blind. YouTube is good and bad, because it's a lot of YouTube creators out there that's putting out good content, informational content, what you could use to better you and not make same mistakes that you know, people before you made. So definitely have a plan, and be dependable, man. Be dependable. If you a person out there working for somebody, be dependable. And if you're an owner operator that has your company, be dependable to your workers. Don't tell somebody that, yeah, you going out, you got to load tomorrow, and then they don't go out tomorrow, you know, because at the end of the day, they relying on you. That's the thing about being an owner operator, a boss. People is relying on you who work for you. They relying on you. They relying on you to get their bills paid. So it goes back to being trustworthy and honest. If I'm telling you that you got these days to go out, if you being real to me, I have no other choice but to be real to you. It only goes that way, man. One hand wash the other. You got to be treat your people good, and they'll treat you good. And if something don't go right, don't be the person to, oh, fuck this shit, man, I'm quitting this shit. I know it's a lot of people out there that had jobs. There's people out there that had 20, 30 jobs because somebody didn't like how something went on the job. If that's you, the box truck business is not for you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna tell you now, it's a lot of shit ain't gonna go right. It's a lot of shit not gonna go right. It's gonna be a lot of things that happen in the field while you out there. Of course, you don't want it to go like that, but this is what happens when you're an owner operator. This is what you're dealing with. You're seeing what the employees got to go through, man. It's just that you got to deal with it. When the employee goes through some shit, they're going through it, but it don't fall on them. It's on their boss. That's the only thing, the only downside to this shit, man. And these are just some points, man, so people can know before they even get into it. You know, look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what type of person are you? What type of employee are you? You know, what type of worker are you? If you got any of these qualities, not to say you can't change them, but I wouldn't start a company if you're like this, because this will hinder you in your business and prevent you from moving forward and progressing, man. So, man, y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think, and I'm pretty sure people will have something to add. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, please, for your boy, man.